There are authors who write books, and then there are authors who create worlds. Danielle Steel belongs to that rare second category. With over 100 novels to her name and more than 800 million copies sold worldwide, she has touched more hearts, dried more tears, and inspired more hope than perhaps any living novelist. For nearly 5 decades, her stories have been constant in our lives, companions through heartbreak, guides through healing, and reminders that love, in all its forms, endures. But what is it about Danielle Steel that makes her work so enduring? Why do readers return to her again and again, finding comfort in her pages across generations? Tonight, we re-embarking on a journey through the extraordinary literary universe of Danielle Steel, a world where every story matters, every character feels real, and every ending, no matter how bittersweet, carries the promise of tomorrow. Whether you're rediscovering her for the first time or you're a longtime reader wondering where to dive back in, this is your guide to understanding not just what makes Danielle Steel special, but how to navigate her remarkable body of work. Because with over a century of books to choose from, knowing where to begin can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, we're here to help you find your perfect entry point into stories that have defined modern romance and family drama for generations. Born Danielle Fernandez Dominique Schuline Steel in New York City in 1947, the woman who would become the world's most prolific best-selling author didn't always know she was destined for literary greatness. But perhaps the signs were there early: a deep sensitivity to human emotion, an innate understanding of love's complexities, and most importantly, an unwavering discipline that would become her signature. Steele's path to writing began in her 20s, but it was shaped by experiences that would later infuse her novels with authentic emotion. Multiple marriages, motherhood to 9 children, and personal losses taught her the very themes that would define her work: resilience in the face of heartbreak, the strength found in family bonds, and the courage required to love again after loss. What sets Steel apart isn't just her emotional intelligence, it's her legendary work ethic. She writes every day, often working 20 hours at a stretch, crafting stories on a vintage Olympia typewriter that has been her companion for decades. This dedication has produced an average of 5 to 7 novels per year, a pace that would exhaust most writers but seems to energize Steel. She once said that writing isn't just what she does, it's who she is. And that authenticity resonates in every page she creates. Her consistency isn't just about quantity. It's about showing up for her readers year after year, providing the emotional touchstones they've come to depend on. In a world that changes rapidly, Danielle Steel's commitment to exploring the timeless themes of human connection remains constant. When you open a Danielle Steel novel, you know what you're getting, but you also know you'll be surprised. Her writing style is immediate and accessible. She draws you into her characters' lives from the first page, making you care about their struggles and victories as if they were your own family members. Steel's genius lies in her ability to balance heartbreak with hope. Her characters face real tragedies, sudden deaths, devastating illnesses, betrayals that shake the foundation of their lives. But they also discover strengths they never knew they possessed. They learn that love takes many forms, that families can be chosen as well as born, and that healing, while never easy, is always possible. Her novels often span generations, following families through decades of joy and sorrow. She has an extraordinary talent for creating characters who feel authentically human, flawed, vulnerable, but ultimately resilient. Whether she's writing about a woman rebuilding her life after divorce, a family grappling with loss, or lovers separated by circumstance, Steel understands that the most powerful stories are found in life's quieter moments of grace. The emotional depth of her work shouldn't be mistaken for simplicity. Steel tackles complex themes: mental illness, addiction, social issues, historical trauma, but she does so with compassion rather than judgment. Her characters don't just survive, they grow, learn, and find ways to help others heal. This is why readers often describe her books as therapeutic, as sources of comfort during their own difficult times. Navigating Danielle Steel's extensive catalog can feel daunting, but understanding how her work has evolved over the decades can help you find the perfect starting point for your journey. Her early work in the 1970s and 1980s established the foundation of what would become her signature style. Books like The Promise and Now and Forever introduce readers to her gift for creating deeply emotional love stories where couples face seemingly impossible obstacles. These novels tend to be more straightforward romances, perfect for readers who want to fall in love alongside her characters. The 1990s marked Steele's expansion into more complex family sagas. During this period, she began writing the multi-generational stories that would become her trademark. Jules follows 5 generations of women, while Vanished explores how a family copes when a child disappears. These books showcase her ability to weave multiple storylines together, creating rich tapestries of human experience. The 2000s and 2010s saw Steele's work evolve to address contemporary issues while maintaining her timeless appeal. The House on Hope Street deals with sudden widowhood and rebuilding life, while Amazing Grace follows multiple families affected by a devastating earthquake. During this period, she began incorporating more social consciousness into her narratives, addressing issues like homelessness, mental health, and social justice. Her most recent work in the 2020s demonstrates a mature author at the height of her powers. Books like The Affair and Finding Ashley show Steele's continued ability to surprise readers while delivering the emotional satisfaction they've come to expect. These novels reflect a deeper understanding of modern relationships and the complexities of contemporary family life. Alternatively, you might approach her work thematically. Her romance and lost stories, like Heartbeat and Lightning, focus on couples navigating life-changing challenges together. Her family sagas, including Daddy and The Ranch, explore how families adapt and endure through multiple generations. Her historical dramas, such as The Duchess and Palazzo, transport readers to different eras while exploring timeless themes of love and sacrifice. For those drawn to inspirational survival stories, Steele's novels about overcoming trauma and finding new purpose like Safe Harbor and Miracle demonstrate her belief that even the darkest moments can lead to unexpected light. If you're new to Danielle Steel's world, choosing your first book can set the tone for your entire reading experience. Here are 5 exceptional starting points, each offering a different facet of her storytelling genius. Safe Harbor is perhaps her most emotionally powerful work, following a mother and daughter who survive a tragic accident that claims their husband and father. Steele's exploration of grief, healing, and the unexpected connections that help us survive makes this an unforgettable introduction to her ability to find hope in darkness. The House showcases Steele's talent for multi-generational storytelling. Following a San Francisco mansion through decades of inhabitants, this novel demonstrates how places hold memories and how different families can find healing in the same spaces. It's perfect for readers who love stories that span time and connect different lives. Miracle represents Steele at her most inspirational. When a successful woman faces a life-threatening illness, she discovers what truly matters and learns to live fully for the first time. This novel exemplifies Steele's gift for showing how crisis can become transformation. For those who prefer romance, Heartbeat offers Steele's most nuanced exploration of love's complexities. Following a couple facing infertility, this novel delves deep into how relationships weather life's challenges and emerge stronger. Finally, Amazing Grace demonstrates Steele's ability to handle large-scale drama while maintaining intimate character focus. Following multiple families affected by a San Francisco earthquake, this novel shows how tragedy can reveal the best in humanity and create unexpected bonds between strangers. Each of these books can stand alone, but they also serve as gateways into Steele's larger body of work, helping you understand which themes and styles resonate most with you. Approaching Danielle Steel's catalog and require a specific reading order. Her books are designed to be enjoyed independently. However, some strategies can enhance your experience. If you're drawn to character development, consider reading her family sagas chronologically to see how her storytelling techniques have evolved. If you prefer thematic consistency, group her books by subject matter. Read all her medical dramas together or focus on her historical novels. For readers seeking pure romance, Steele's earlier works often feature more traditional love stories, while her recent novels tend to incorporate more complex relationship dynamics. Those looking for deeper emotional exploration might gravitate toward her books dealing with loss and healing, which showcase her most profound insights into human resilience. Do and feel pressure to read everything Steele herself has said that different books speak to readers at different times in their lives. Trust your instincts about which stories call to you, and remember that her catalog will always be there when you're ready for more. Most importantly, allow yourself to feel. Steele's greatest gift is her ability to create safe spaces for emotion, places where it's okay to cry, to hope, and to believe in love's power to heal. Her books aren't just entertainment, they're companions for life's journey. Danielle Steel's literary universe awaits you, a world where love conquers fear, where families heal together, and where every ending promises a new beginning. Whether you start with her earliest works or dive into her latest releases, you're embarking on a journey with one of literature's most trusted guides through the complexities of the human heart. Visit hookedtobooks.com for complete reading guides, detailed book lists, and recommendations tailored to your preferences. Join millions of readers who have found comfort, inspiration, and hope in Danielle Steel's remarkable stories. What Danielle Steel novel spoke to your heart? Share your favorites and help others discover their perfect entry point into stories that remind us why love, in all its forms, remains our greatest adventure. Because in Danielle Steel's world, every story matters, every heart heals, and every reader finds their way home.